So my name is Paula McLoughlin. I returned to education just a little over 2 years ago as a single parent. Having to potentially pay for a laptop would be a huge barrier, and it wouldn't have been possible at the time. Because of COVID, I had lost my business. My business closed in March of 2020 straight away. On the first day of lockdown it was gone, and it never reopened. I had separated a few months prior, so we had moved from the family home, so in a very short time our lives had changed dramatically. And then returning to education was a real lifeline for me. It gave me a space to be myself, I suppose, again, that I was there for me. Ultimately it would benefit the children, but that it was something for me and a space for me. A big part of, for me, I won't speak for all women, but and conversations that I've had, is guilt around financial guilt. You're taking money out of the household kitty, or your time not being available to the children. Like even me being here today, my dad came over to the house early this morning to mind the kids so that I could be here. And I remember when I was going back first, when I got the laptop from them, I was like, right, I'm going to need to buy wood. And even at that, like it's probably £100 for the year, but that was it. Like I was thinking, that's €100 that's a food shop for the week, or that's, maybe 2 weeks. But when somebody can step in and say, no, here's a laptop, everything you need is here, it's such a support. Because I work full time, I don't have the privilege to give up my job to return to education full time, but I don't have a lot of the grants that would be available to full-time learners. So that's a hindrance. Like I'm making the same commitment, if not a little bit more, to work all day, like Monday to Friday, and go to college a couple of evenings a week, have childcare sorted out. But there isn't a centralised even website, to my knowledge. This is mature students criteria, A, B or C, whatever way it might be designed, and this is what's available to you. It's left up to yourself to find those supports. And again, I work full time, I pay my bills, I have the responsibility of 2 children who come with a lot of bills in themselves, and now I will have the additional cost of study. So to have that acknowledged, I think would make it easier, and the allowances were increased to reflect the impact that it has on a household, because I will definitely have to factor that into my week-to-week budgets in the house, and make it a little bit tough.